Hey everyone, it's Randy. So I thought I would do an update video today. I haven't done one since the end of January. So I have lots to show you. I have some finishes, I have some FFOs, I have whips of course, I have some haul that I want to share with you guys. And I'm also going to do Tracys Talking Tag that she put out last night because I thought that would be fun because I'm told I have an accent. So I thought the people who watch my videos, if you do like my accent, that you would get a kick out of her tag. So I hope you enjoy that. I'll do that at the end. So let's just jump right into this. So like I said, I have a couple FFOs. First one I have is from one of my Crazy January starts that I finished. And I gave this to my sister for her birthday, which was this past weekend. And it was by Clouds Factory. And you'll also notice, watching my videos, that I've figured out how to get it to go the right way. Very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. So now you can actually read it correctly. All right. So it's Never Forget Nintendo, and you can see Game Boy here. Nintendo 64, where are we? Super Nintendo, and then the regular Nintendo, and then Never Forget. This was a very quick stitch, and anybody that has stitched Clouds Factory knows that their stuff is very quick to stitch most of the time, depending on the size, of course. I finished it off as a NoSew Cube, so here we go. There we go. This is stitched on 28 count Monaco blue glass over 2, and I have pretty blue fabric and a ribbon, and I made my own little feet. So that is FFO number 1. I have a second FFO. I think I showed this as a finish in my last video. Actually, I'm not sure if I'd had it done or not. But it's the Frosted Pumpkins last year-long sale, the Storytime sampler, classics. And I framed it in this white frame. Sorry for the glare. Bring it up a little bit. You can see I did the banner. Yeah. The glare's okay. Everyone knows what this looks like. So framed it myself. Got this frame at Michael's, I think, for like $7. I love when Michael's and AC Moore have frame sales. You can get nice frames for very reasonable price. So that is that. I'll put that down there. And my last finish, it's not an FFO yet, but it will be. I'm going to frame it soon. Is the birth sampler I was working on for my sister's friend at work. I finished it, and here we go. Bring it up a little bit closer so you guys can see. There's the giraffe and the elephant and her information. Can't really see it, so I'm not worried about it. So this is stitched on 18 count white Ada. So cute. I was really happy with the way that it came out. So those are my finishes for the year so far. So I have 3. So it's not bad, 1 a month, right? So on to my whips. So the first whip I want to show you is my Heaven and Earth design. And I've been working on this. I worked on this a lot in March. I almost did the Monogamous March challenge without realizing it. I think I worked on it for like 2 weeks. I'm so close to being halfway done. So just to remind everybody, this is what she looks like. This is the mini Bookworm Fairy by Hannah Lynn. And stitching this on 18 count Ada, also white. And this is what I have so far. Get the whole thing in. Here we go. So I have, this is this much of page 3 to finish, and then there's like not even half of page 4 is not even half a page, and then the top half would be done. I want to participate in the second challenge that the Hate group is having on Facebook, but let me just get in close so you guys can see. So you can see, even though it's a mini, you can still see the detail, like the pencil in her hair and the glasses. So, there's still a lot of detail, even though it's a mini. And I do want to participate in the second challenge, which is to stitch a page cross country, which I don't do. And I'm a little nervous because when I try to stitch cross country, that's when I make a lot of counting mistakes. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I can stitch cross country for the challenge, but still make it work for me so I don't make a lot of mistakes. And I can't decide if I want to start another Haid or just come down and start, the page right here. And then come back up after I finish the challenge and complete the top path. So I haven't decided yet. I have two Haids kitted up. I have Mini After the Ball, and I have one that I just kitted up and bought this past sale, which is a Rachael Anderson chart that I will show you guys in my haul that I'm thinking about also starting. So I haven't decided yet, but this is coming along. I still want to finish this year. So we'll see. I still have that goal. It's a lofty goal. That's why I'm kind of nervous about starting another Haid, because I don't want to fall in love with that one and not work on this one. So I'm torn right now, but I'll keep you guys posted on what I decide to do. So that was my first bit. Another one that I started working on that I started during the Crazy 2016 challenge was I Know I'm Right by Ursula Michaels. And this is what it looks like. This stitches up so quick, even though there's a lot of color changes because, they obviously these blocks, you change the color. But it's like you stitch a block and it's just enough that you're like, okay, and you don't mind finishing it off and starting a new color, if that makes any sense to everybody. This is being stitched on Amore. I don't know why I want to say Amore. 28 count Lugana by Hand Dyed Fabrics by Symphony. And when you saw this in my last video, all I had done was one eye. Okay, and then I worked on it, and now look what I have done. How pretty is that? Let me bring it closer so you guys can see all the colors. They're showing up pretty true to life. Started the little bit of the border here. This is like black work. Excuse my nails. I'm going to get my nails done tomorrow. I get the I have acrylic nails, right? And I get gel polish over them so I don't have to wait for them to dry. And I should have gone earlier this week, so it's starting to peel. So you can see. I don't have any polish. Only a little bit of polish left on that nail. Not that you guys really cared, but I thought I'd share. Just you're like, why does she don't have nail polish on that fingernail? So yeah, so you can see quick stitch and fun to stitch too. So that is my owl. Another one that you guys are very familiar with. That's my Stitch Rovia one. And I think the last time I showed this, the sing part was done. And then I've worked, since my last video, I think I've done this part here, like no one's watching. And I'm going to, starting the banner up here that I think says dance. And then I have to finish up the border too over. It's funny because it's flipped. It's opposite to me. So I have to bring the border up too. Again, this is one I'm going to finish this year soon. If I just sit down and stitch it. It was supposed to be my focus for a finish, and I just haven't been doing that. So I should start doing that so I can get this done. All right. I also worked a little bit on Celtic Christmas or Celtic Noel by Lavender and Lace. This is being stitched on 28 count lamb's wool. And this is what I've got done. I think the last time you guys saw it, it was like, I think like this much, or honestly, I don't remember. But you can see it's just the bottom of the dress. So hopefully I'll make some more progress on this. This is another one that is I enjoy stitching on. And I enjoy stitching on it so much, I will show when I get to my haul, you'll see I got her some friends. So yeah, that's my Christmas or Noel. Another one that I started, I got a $30 gift card to 123 Stitch for Christmas, and I couldn't decide what I wanted to do with it. So what I decided to do was to kit up my Raven Queen. And I bought all the beads that I needed, and I bought the specialty threads, and I started her. Everyone knows what the Raven Queen looks like. I decided to stitch this on a hand-dyed fabric by NoSew. It's a 28 count Monaco. And this is what I have done so far. And you're probably thinking, that looks really weird, Randy. I know. I decided to stitch it in 10 by 10 blocks. So what I did was I kind of, well, not really, well, kind of 10 by 10. So I kind of I worked in 10 by 10, but did kind of a color at a time. So that I did 3 or 4 10 by 10s, and then I came back up and I filled them in. And it just, again, that helps me from making counting mistakes. So I know it's not the way everybody stitches, but it's better than having to frog. So I haven't picked this up in probably about a month. I think I did most of that stitching in February. So that is my Raven Queen. Then I also did a little bit of work on Little House Needleworks, the bookshelf that I know a lot of people are familiar with. And when I showed this to you guys the first time, all I had done, I believe, was this here. So I went in and I did the tree, and I did the secret garden, and little bumblebee, right? Let me see if I can get you guys that little bumblebee. Isn't that cute? So, and I was stitching on this, and I wasn't enjoying it for some reason, so I put it down, and I haven't picked it back up. But I think it was just the mood I was in. So I have almost there. It's been 2 months. I've worked on a lot of stuff. So the next one I want to show you guys is my yearly sales. And this is the Frosted Pumpkin one, the Pumpkin Passport. I am not caught up. I almost have Amsterdam done. Here we go. So I had some trouble with this. I kept having to frog it and redo it, and it was a little annoying, but it's getting there. So I'm hoping to finish up March's portion in start April, which was Switzerland. I think Switzerland. I think it's Switzerland. So yeah, so I hope to work on that. And then another one that's kind of caught up. I haven't done April yet, but I do have it caught up through March. And that is the postcards from Clouds Factory. Oops. Oh Lord, you guys, this London one, I made so many mistakes on this. I don't even know how I did it. Oops. It's too far over on the side with the telephone booth. But I think I fixed it to make it looks okay. I don't think you can really tell unless someone points it out to you. So, yeah, so I gotta work on, and all of my frames for this are off by half a stitch. I'm stitching this on 28 count over 2, so it's off by half a stitch. So on one, instead of skipping 2 holes, like you had to stitch 3 stitches, skip 1, and then do 2 or whatever. The one that you skip over, I only skipped over 1 hole instead of 2. So it is literally all 3 are off by half a stitch. So frustrating. So yeah. So I'm hoping the next 3 will be a little bit smoother than the first 3. And my last whip is one that I started 2 days ago, and it's a brand new chart that I bought off Etsy, and I saw it on another Flosstuber's channel, and it was Lisa Ma 321. She, I believe, is doing a Little Mermaid, and these are by Donna Stitch. And I think Katie, the Stash Queen, is either gonna start one of these or has. I can't remember, but I know I saw it on Lisa MA321's channel, and she was doing the Little Mermaid. I bought the Little Mermaid, which I'll show you guys when I do my haul, but I also bought Rapunzel. There was just something about this one I absolutely loved. I love the movie Tangled. I can watch it like anytime. Anytime it's on TV, I'll be flipping and I'll come across it and I'll leave it on, and then all of a sudden an hour's passed and I've watched the whole movie. So yeah, love it. Lots of blocks of let me try that again. There are lots of blocks. Oh Lord, there's a lot of blocks of color is what I've been trying to say. So let me just show you what I have done so far. So I started in the middle, so I'm working on this purple. I think they're supposed to be the lanterns. So I'm working on that one. This is being stitched on 28 count antique white Monaco by Charles Craft. And I bought these also as part of, this is also part of my haul. These are like grind guards for hoops. And I got this one, which is a 12-inch one, and it fits around my 10-inch hoop. And you can see the back. I got all my fabric tucked in. And then I bought a purple one that is 10 inches. They fit around the 10-inch one if you don't have a lot of excess fabric, or my 8-inch hoops if I have a lot of fabric. So yeah, so you can see I've made pretty good progress in 2-ish days, almost 3 days. So I started working on it today. So yeah, so see with the light if that's a little bit better. No, that's not better. So yeah, so those are my whips. So I had, I stitched on a lot of different projects over the last 2 months. So now let's talk about haul. So I made some purchases off of eBay, and I bought the Celtic Ladies by Lavender and Lights, summer, spring, and autumn. So I'm only missing winter. And I have plenty of time to get that. But for the autumn one, so everyone knows what they look like. Oops, autumn. I'm going to use Carolyn Mazzio's conversion. She, when she did her finishing video, you could see, like, she showed you what changes she made. So I made a note of it, and I think I'm gonna use the same conversion that Carolyn did. Even though the original's pretty, but I like the autumn colors that Carolyn did. Also spring and summer. I haven't decided with summer what I'm gonna do about the needle arts, especially the ones that they don't make anymore. I know that there are some BMC conversions online because I googled it. So I might do that. I haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to do autumn after I finish the Celtic Lady anyways. So I got a little bit of time to decide. I also, off of eBay, bought 2 Mirabilias. This one I got in an auction. And I think it was under $10. And it's Crystal Symphony. And this was number 94. And it came out... I don't know when it came out. It doesn't say. Oh, no, it does. 2007. So that's all I have so far. I just have the chart. I haven't bought any of the embellishments. And another one that I bought on eBay, and this is from a seller that I bought from before, and this is one of the new ones, and this is the Berry Collector. I really like this one. I just love the green. I just think she's really pretty. I also got the bead pack to go with that. I don't have the specialty threads yet. It takes 2 Karen water lilies, and number 4 Krennic, which I have not bought yet. So that was my eBay haul. Then I bought some charts on when Heaven and Earth was having a sale. I bought mini Stitch in Time, which everybody's very, very familiar with, and I also bought mini Heroes and Heroines, also by Amy Stewart. And if you finished the first Hay challenge, the winning chart was I think it's called a QS from Mini Hero and Heroines, and it was Lancelot and Guinevere, I think. I don't know what I did with I had the cover page. I don't know where it is. I think that's who it was. I'm not sure. It was a QS from Heroes and Heroines. I just can't remember. And it was Lancelot. I think it was Guinevere. I'm not sure. But everyone's familiar with Amy Stewart, so I'm not going to show those. But one that I did buy was a Rachael Anderson chart. And this was the one that I have kitted that I was thinking about starting for the new challenge. And it's Mini Birth of a Star. I don't know. It's so pretty. So pretty. So I'm tempted because I do have all the thread for it and I have the fabric. I'm going to stitch it on 18 count white Aida. So I also told you that I bought, I do have the mini Heroes and Heroines. It's not the best picture, but that's what it looks like. This is if you want to, stitch confetti heavy chart. I also got the by Donna Stitch on Etsy, the Little Mermaid, to go with my Tangled. They also have Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast. This is a chart that was also from Etsy that I saw on Megan Wright's channel, and it's Mario, and it's the Etsy shop is Stitch Line. I thought that this was cool. When she showed it, I was like, oh my god, I have to have that. I had to keep rewinding her video. I kept missing the name of the Etsy shop. I didn't even think to check to see if she linked it below. She probably did, but it's Stitch Line on Etsy, and I'm just really excited about stitching that. I also bought a couple from Fiddlesticks, and I don't have any pictures printed, but I have them on my phone. I got one that I think I'm going to do for the Harry Potter stitch along, and that's this one here. Oh, you should be able to see it. Oh, come on. I tested this. Oh, there we go. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. And it's in the Gryffindor colors, and it's got a little owl here. And it says, so, sorry that I don't have a better picture. I also got this one. It says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If anybody watches Blimey Cat, Brittany, she did this. Oh, there we go. And then one more. This is the, I think it's called 80s. It's got all things from the 80s, like a Walkman and telephone, a Atari joystick, cassette tape. There's a little Mario in there, Pac-Man, a viewfinder, a floppy disk. So cool. I hope to do that one soon. So that is everything. That's my haul. So now I'm going to do Tracys Talking Tag. So what it says is to say these words, like how you would normally in conversation say these words. So I'm going to read them off. So the first one is aunt, route, wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, shore, data, ruin, crayon, toilet, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, caught. And then it says, now answer these questions. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? We call that TPing up here in the Northeast. What is a bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? I don't know what those are called. Actually, I'm not sure. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Soda. What do you call gym shoes? Sneakers. What do you say to address a group of people? Probably, I would probably say, hey everyone, or hey guys. I don't know. I just had something pop up on my computer, sorry. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extra long legs, daddy long legs? What do you call your grandparents? On my mom's side, I called them Nana and Grampy. On my dad's side, it was Grammy, and I didn't know my grandfather, so I didn't really call him anything. I called him my dad's dad. So, what do you call a wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? Carriage. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? A sun shower. What is the thing that you change the TV channel with? I call it either a remote or a clicker, or clicker. So that is the Tracys Talking Tag. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So I am told I have an accent, so I'll see if you guys picked up on that. For those that don't know, or if you're new to my videos, I am from the Northeast. I live in Massachusetts, right outside of Boston. So I'm told I have a Boston accent. So there you go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's quick, under half an hour. So yeah, so I hope, I don't want to promise I'm going to do them every month. I'd like to try to do them every month. Sometimes I just don't get a chance to. But I do hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and I will see you next month. Bye!